We are learning that a third person is dead as a result of this week's storm. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Samantha York in for Amanda Hill.
And I'm Brian Yacono. Crews right now are also still searching for another person who's missing after the car they were in was swept away Monday by the Swift River in Mexico. Mexico's police chief just this morning said crews found the vehicle and the body of a 61-year-old woman inside. They are still searching for that other passenger. We do not yet know either of those identities. This comes as dozens of people in the area can't be home tonight, either because of the flooding damage, power outages, or both. As a result, we've learned the Red Cross has now set up a temporary shelter at the Mountain Valley High School. News and Tribüne's Chloe Tebow spoke with people from around the area to find out how they're dealing with the aftermath of this week's storm.
Wednesday afternoon, the roar of the Androscoggin River in Rumford is almost deafening. Even those well acquainted with the river valley.
No, never. Never in my life. This is absolutely an epic flood.
Say they haven't seen anything quite like this.
So the community has experienced our largest flood in the past half century since the flood of '87.
Rumford's Economic Development Director George O'Keefe says businesses and homes in some particular neighborhoods have experienced damage and flooding.
I think some people are going to have a much longer and much harder path ahead of them.
People like Beth Bellegarde, who lives in what locals call the Virginia neighborhood, right by the river.
And everything in the basement is destroyed. Our home is baseboard heat, so all our heating and washer and dryer and freezer were downstairs, so we'll have to deal with that.
She says all they can do,
deal with it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time.
I can't really complain because I'm still alive, and I'm grateful for that.
Carly Farrington lives on the opposite side of the river in Mexico. On Wednesday, she was pumping out her basement and recalling how this all happened earlier this week.
All of a sudden the rain stopped and everything just started rising, and it came in from this end and that end, so it kind of just hit us at once.
The suddenness proved to be dangerous and deadly. Mexico town manager Raquel Welsh says the vehicle swept away earlier this week by the nearby Swift River was found Wednesday morning, and a body was recovered.
People just don't realize how fast that water and how strong it is.
A fast and strong force, leaving in its wake a small community that's hurting.
Because you don't have much here to begin with, and then you take away the little bit that you do have. I mean, you've got nothing.
Our Chloe Tebow with that story. George O'Keefe says the damage from this storm actually could have been a lot worse in Rumford, but some infrastructure developments over the years helped to mitigate the impact. You can read more about that on our website and mobile app.